Hey folks, it's your favorite 98%er on YouTube, Mike the Disgruntled Mechanic, and today said I hopefully can get my truck to pass Pennsylvania State inspection because it is now out of inspection because of my missing something. What we're going to do today is we're replacing the left front wheel bearing on the Chevy 2500 HD. I got the parts here. I got the tools to do it. So we're gonna give her a whirl here and see what happens. But okay, let's get to it, and hopefully I can get this thing to pass inspection. First thing we'll do is remove the hubcap. Alright, so now what we have to do is we have to take the holder and the caliper off and get this out of the way. We'll work on that. They're probably going to be tighter than hell, but I got my good 6-point on there. I'll give it every fighting chance of coming out of there that I can. Have my trusty half-inch drive here, and we'll see how we make out. Seems like it wants to slip off of it for some reason. Maybe because of the rust I don't have the right size. I'm not 100% sure. Let's try the bottom one. We have a clearer shot at that baby. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, so let's get the heat. Amazing what a little bit of heat will do. Don't have the brake hose to contend with down here. I don't think we did too much damage. Yay us. Ouch. That's one. We'll get to the next one here in a minute. Okay, we're lit back up. Let's heat this other baby up. Amazing what a little bit of heat will do. Alright, so I'll let that cool down and then we'll pull this bracket off. So we'll take these off. These bolts for the bracket off back here. We'll set this over here. I thought I had new bolts to put on there. I just put the new bolts in, but I don't think I have them. So now we'll pull the rotor off. Now, as you can see, I mean, the Iron Moths have ate away at this poor thing quite a bit. Good Lord Gord. Oh, man. Nasty, nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. Oh, whoops. I think I got to get new backing shields for this. Wow. My poor truck. Makes it easier to work on, huh? You can just get right in it stuff. I looked at backing shields. I guess I'm going to have to buy them. Oh, my poor truck. It needs so much. Hello in there. Alrighty. I got the tool. I think I'll take this. I'll take our speed sensor off next. Okay, the only thing I was doing was I was taking these off. I popped this one up. It broke off. I'm going to have to dig that hole out a little bit to put that back in. Then I went up to this top one up here, this top clip, and it just pries out. Then there's another one right up here close to your connector. So that one came out. Looks like it broke off in there, but we'll unplug the connector. Nah, it's ready to come out. We'll worry about digging the holes out when we go to put this all back in. I'm not going to worry about it now. Oh, and this one got to come out of here. So there's that. Now the fun will probably begin. Well, not really. Let's take this cap off here and get that taken care of. These bolts in the back, they're gonna be a bastard. I can see it already. They're not gonna be fun. So what I'm gonna do next is take this little cap off the hub with just a small chisel and nothing to it. So there's that. Yeah, a little slop in there. We'll take this nut off first.
Alright, well, we'll take up the workbench and blast that out. That might be the easiest way. It doesn't want to play.
I just want to show you what I'm going to be dealing with underneath here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. Of course, there's 2 on the other side, just like the 2 on this side, and they have to come off. I got to try to figure out, get them cleaned up and get the socket on there and try to wrestle them out of there. I'll turn the camera back on so we can see how much fun I have getting them out and the yelling and cursing, but right now I'm just going to clean them up to get a socket on them. So just wanted to show everybody what was going on. So to me they look like 15 millimeter. So we got the socket on there. I actually pounded it on there. We'll see if they'll come out. Okay, here we go with the first one. Yep, just as I thought. Alright folks, once again, I think I'm just going to get the heat out. Yippee! Yippee skippy! Wow. I gotta go over the other side and heat the other 2 up. I don't think you have to. There's any seeing that. If I bust something off, I'll let you know, but just hope I don't. I'll be back when it comes to time to pull this hub off, which this ought to be interesting. Where I'm at here is I'm trying to get this hub off because everything is so rusted. I've been hammering on the back of it here. It's not moving. I've been spraying Croil on it to try and get it to play here, but it does not want to come loose. So basically all I'm doing is pounding and hammering on it, and once I get a solution and do it, because there's no use you know sitting here watching me fight with rust, I guess. So when I get a solution and I do get it off, I'll What I'm going to try, right, wrong, or indifferent, I'm going to take this smasher end here on my air hammer and just try to hammer it so maybe it'll come loose from its position back there. And voila, nothing to it. So now what I'm going to do is just get this bearing and make sure this looks pretty much the same what I got, I hope, with what I took out. Grab a pair of gloves. Pretty much looks the same. Same height. Ooh, feels a lot tighter in there. Wow, 8 lugs even. How about the size of the cap? Yep, it looks the same. But you know, that's a takeaway from here. You got to know what to order. Bolts, the 4 bolts, they should be replaced because they were so rusty that hold this on. The other one, the way it is. The one thing I am going to do is I'm going to go over. We'll get back over there, and I'm going to go over there and clean it up with some brake cleaner and. But you know what? All right. You guys talked me into it. I'm gonna go on Rock Auto now. I'm gonna order the shield for the back. I'm gonna order the bolts that I need before I put this back together, because it's the right way to do it. You know, and it's not gonna matter if it's another 2 or 3 days till my truck gets inspected. And the parts from Rock Auto came pretty quickly the other day for what I needed. I could run to AutoZone or whatever to try and get this done, but there's you know, I don't have to rush it, at least as of right now. So I'm going to stop here. Maybe I'll make this a part 1, and then I'll have a part 2 of putting it back together. So I think this will be part 1, then we'll do a part 2 because this is getting pretty long. So we'll see you back for part 2.